Today I am going to attempt to bring this lawnmower back to life. It is a Toro, guaranteed to start, powered by Kohler, 6.75. And it doesn't have a chance in hell of starting. It's been completely dead inside of his house for at least 2 years that I'm aware of. But I bought a carburetor replacement instead of trying to rebuild it. Oh, and I do know it runs because I took the carburetor, I don't know if I took it apart or I just sprayed some starter fluid in it probably a year ago, and it fired up and ran off the starter fluid that I had sprayed in there and then promptly died. So I know it's the carburetor that's bad. So I bought this one. I know I paid less than $15 shipped off Amazon. So I'm going to throw that on and see what happens. Other people's comments said that they swapped it out with this carb and it started on the first pull. So we'll see what happens. Going to start by taking off the air cleaner box here. Carburetors behind it. These are 10s. So take that off, that off. Doesn't look good, but we'll see. I know I can buy this replacement on Amazon as well, but I'm gonna give it I don't want to put any more money into it till I know it works. So that's what it looks like when it comes off. The other thing I've done is I released this hose clamp so I could take the fuel line off, and then this thing, the carb, will just slide off as soon as I disconnect these linkages. So got to do that. Can't do that one-handed, so I'm gonna do it. Should be pretty self-explanatory. I think you just got to work these little black doodads to get it out, and I'll go over that in a sec. All right, so to get this off, I had to remove this Torx and this Torx. There they are right there. And I had to remove this linkage, and then this long thin one and that one from the carb, and then it just slid right off. And the gasket's in really good condition, so I don't think I'm going to need to replace that. That one I'll probably just clean up too. Looks good. This is promising, and this took like, I don't know, 3 minutes. Another 3 minutes and it's on. This linkage was a little bit tricky. I ended up putting in this side first and then this side second. That seemed to be a little bit easier. The design of this is a little bit different. It just has like one little hole in it. The old one had more of a long sweeping arch there on that piece, but the other piece is the same. But I'm sure it's going to work. I'm going to check the gas tank now to make sure that there's no crud in it before I secure well, I guess I already secured the fuel line, but before I put any fuel in it, I want to take a peek into the gas tank, make sure there's no crud in it. I seem to remember cleaning it out and then emptying it when I left it at his house last. Gonna check that and I'll be back. Well, that wasn't a really good sign. When I was pulling it, it was spitting out water out of there, black water. But so I was a little discouraged, thinking, oh, this thing ain't gonna start. But it did start on about the, I don't know, 8th pull and runs great. So all it took was these two 10mm bolts right here, and then I needed to just a pair of pliers to get off the fuel line, and the two lines, the thicker one and the thinner one, and then just to get these off as well, off the carb. The kit came with new gaskets, but there was nothing wrong with these, so kept them. This actually flew off, so probably going to leave it off until I can get the cover for this, because I'll probably lose it. But the self-propelled works, everything, so I'm going to clean it up and we'll call it good. I'm gonna use this next time I mow the grass. I've got a good lawnmower now, but this one has a bigger engine, I think, so gonna give it a try. It has this mulching mode, and then it's got side discharge, but I always mulch with my other one, so going to continue that with this one. Very happy with this. So 15 bucks and maybe 20 minutes. I did check the oil was good, or it's at a decent level. I'll probably swap it out, find out which kind it takes. And just for those that are curious, this one right here, where's the model? It is the XT675, which is the I looked for XT675 carburetor on Amazon, and that's the one I got. Apparently this carb fits a lot of different model Toros. Yeah, anyway, that was easy. Thanks for watching.